Hey, it's Jabo. Welcome to BrickTsar. So apparently if I go a few days without filming a video, I get totally out of practice. And I forgot to check my microphone, so I actually did an unboxing of some packages and I have no audio. So I got to redo it. So that's what we're going to do here. It's been a sad week, and I'm going to explain that. I got 4 packages that I already opened. I'm just going to show you what these are real quick, and then we'll get to why I haven't made a video the last few days and what's been going on here with the family. So yeah, a couple of Bricklink orders. One of them came from Holland Bricks. I think this Holland Bricks. It had this examined by on there, so it was examined by customs. And I've had several packages over the years that have come with the customs tape on it. And a lot of times when they do that, it ends up delaying it for a while. One of the first ones I can remember, I used to have the pins over here. There's some Lego pins that you can like put on your clothes, and it has a little the Lego guy on there and stuff. And those were inspected by customs. It took 3 months for me to get those packages, or that package. And then this one from Holland Bricks, it had a click-it, so maybe they were inspecting the click-its, but no, it's actually the wheels. So, and they have metal. These wheels, the dually wheels that I use for the tipper truck army, have metal axles. So I'm thinking maybe the metal is what kind of triggers them to do it, or it could be completely random, that they just randomly inspect things. But so far it seems like all the ones I've had that have been inspected had metal. And I always wondered what would happen now if they opened a package to inspect it and it had a sealed Lego set in it. I wonder if they would actually open the sealed set. Has that ever happened to you? Has that ever happened to anyone where you bought a set sealed from somebody overseas and customs actually opened your set? Be interesting to know if that's ever happened. I've never had it happen, but I haven't also ordered a lot of sealed sets from overseas. And then I had another package from Liesel from Poland, and it was more tipper truck parts, more wheels, and yeah, more tipper truck parts. So that was that part of the haul. And then we had some from the Bricklink designer program. Now I really wanted the castle, but I was not on the website the 5 minutes that the castle was available. So I didn't get it, but I did get 2 of the smaller ones, which one was the JK Brickworks Pursuit of Flight. Very interesting, one of his kinetic sculptures. It moves, so you can change it out to have 2 of 5 of the possible planes on there at a time. They did put the Lego logo there on this corner of the box, so glad to get this. You know, these limited edition essentially sets. And then I got the Cockapoo by Them Fledge was the other one. These actually came in separate boxes because they were pre-ordered separately, I guess. But yeah, the Bricklink designer program got those. I think those are the only 2 I ordered from the first wave. And I know a lot of those Bricklink designer program things, they may have some collectability to them. To me, they poorly executed the first round. I think they based it on what happened the first wave. And you know, it's interesting. I've seen some well-known YouTubers that have done hauls of the original Bricklink designer programs. They didn't even know it existed, because people that were on Bricklink knew it existed, but some people didn't know about it until later. And those have a collectability about it because there wasn't as many made. But you didn't have, if you were around at that time, you didn't have a problem ordering them. You didn't have the situation where you ordered it and they said, oh, we're sold out. No. Everybody that had a chance to get it, got it at the time. But not so with these, especially the ones that people wanted, like the castle. They sold out instantly because it was more promoted by Lego, and so more people were aware of it. So I think the original wave of stuff from the first go-round of Bricklink Designer Pro, those are the things that will have value. These don't know, other than the ones that sold out, like the castle. All right, so where have I been? I don't know how I'm going to handle this, because it's not Lego related. I got a daughter, Sarah, and she called me Wednesday afternoon, and I'll put a link to a playlist. She had got back to doing YouTube about a year ago, and then it kind of waned off because of just life. Yeah, she's living her life, doing things, but she had made several videos with when my nephew's golden retriever had her litter, which was a mixture with an Australian Shepherd. And then they took one of the puppies, Liesel. Maggie, the mother, had 10, and they took one of the girls and named her Liesel. And they were raising her and learning about dogs and learning how to train a dog and going through the hard times where the dog chews things, chewed up her MacBook power supply, chewed up the side of the house, chewed up the air conditioner unit outside. It was doing all kinds of things. But, you know, you go through that stage of having to train it and then not being experienced with dogs and learning about training them. But you know, Liesel would come up and visit us when my daughter and my son-in-law would come. And at first I was like, you know, I'm not a dog person, I'm a cat person. I love cats. We had Chrissy, you know, it was sad when we lost Chrissy and didn't think I could get another cat. And then we got Charlie, and I didn't ever think I would get attached to dogs. I don't like the way they smell. I don't like that you have to constantly help them go to the bathroom and all that. But over the few months, it's like I started getting attached to Liesel. She's a good dog, and she's so loving, and she look at you with those eyes. And we always enjoyed her coming up and getting to visit with her. And she's getting better. She's more calm, and she doesn't tear things up. And so yeah, I get the call from my daughter, and I've never all these years I've never seen her so distressed, and it was really hard listening to her. And I know it's just an animal, but Liesel had gotten out. She was watching Liesel and Liesel's mom, Maggie, and they got out of their fence and they went down the road a little ways, and Liesel got hit by a car, and it was over instantly for her. And then my son-in-law came. He wasn't at home at the time. He was coming back home, and he saw her. And there was a woman that had stopped. It wasn't the woman. She wasn't the one that had hit her, but she had stopped. And so I immediately went over there. I was about 25 minutes away when they called. So I went over there, and it was hard. It was hard seeing them sad. So anyway, just playlist, and it's one of those things where you didn't have enough time to like have those years of memories. You just got to the point where you can enjoy the dog, and then you feel guilty for the dog getting out. But then I've heard so many stories from friends about their dog getting out and getting hit by a car, and the person that hit them didn't stop. It's like we wish they had stopped and just let us know when it happened. And you know, you don't blame the person unless they were driving fast or they intentionally hit them, which I don't think somebody would have done that. And so she's got a lot of sadness, and that's the way the last few days have been. And again, yes, I know it's an animal. It's not a person, but the sadness is the same. It's like, you know, if you cut yourself, you feel the pain, you deal with the pain. It can, when you're dealing with an injury, other things, yes, there's things that are bigger in life. I mean, we got a war in the Ukraine that is affecting people all, you know, it could affect people all over the earth. But, you know, whatever your trial you're dealing with at that time, that's what can be your whole world at times. And so that's what I'm thinking about right now. So we've had the sadness of the last few days. Wanted to let y'all know, but we will get through this. My daughter will get through this. We'll have good memories of Liesel that we can think about. But it's one of those things when you lose a loved one, a loved pet, it leaves an emptiness. And then sometimes just even trying to remember the good things makes you sad. And that's where she's at right now. That's where we're at. You know, you'll just have that constant sadness. but we're thankful for the things that Liesel gave us. And it's like, to help me, it's like I got a sick father, and I went and visited my father. And it's like, just take those moments you have and cherish them, and don't have regrets that you don't record everything. You don't take pictures because she was like, she didn't get a picture, she didn't that day or something. But it's like, just enjoy the moments that you have with people, especially, but also your animals. And that's all I'm going to say before I make myself cry again. But that's what's happened. And again, I'll have a place. She only recorded or posted some videos of the when she was a puppy, when Liesel was a puppy. But there are, I'll try to put a link in the description to her little TikTok she posted. And yeah, love those you love, and it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. So it's amazing how something that you didn't even know about, you learn about it, you grow to love it, and you can't imagine not having it. So it's like, maybe in the future there'll be something else that comes into your life that you didn't know about, and then you get so attached you can't imagine not having it anymore. So that's relationships are more important than things. So this channel is all about Lego. I talk about Lego. Got a lot of Lego. We've been working on thinning things out. Lego doesn't bring you lasting happiness. It gives you a measure of happiness when you're building it, but it's not what is the most important things in your life. Most important thing is relationships, and that can be even with your pets. So love you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Not sure when the next one will be. But there will be more Lego videos soon. See you guys. Liesel.